So earlier this week, a good friend of mine told me that he has just dropped out of college. Let's call him Mike. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking right now, well, a lot of people drop out of college. Mike is probably some brainless idiot who is only in college because his parents forced him to go and is just wasting his time and his parents' money. Well, I honestly think Mike is the complete opposite. In fact, Mike is probably one of the smartest guys I know. Like, he graduated high school with a 4.5 GPA and he scored perfectly on the SAT. On top of that, he got a massive scholarship as a mechanical engineering student, which is very impressive considering how difficult it is to get into UCLA, not to mention the engineering program. On top of that, he got a scholarship, which is also incredibly rare, because if you don't know, UCLA, like all UC schools, don't really give out scholarships to people who don't actually need it, like Mike's parents. I think I should also add that Mike happens to be Asian, which is usually a big disadvantage when it comes to getting accepted to a competitive program in a competitive school. Now, Mike is 1 year older than me, which meant that he dropped out of school during his junior year. So why do you think someone as bright as Mike would want to drop out of school? Well, it is actually because he wanted to start his own business because he thinks this is his opportunity to shine, which is probably the reason why a lot of people drop out, to be honest. But unlike most people, Mike actually has a plan, and that is that if his business does not work out, he will come back to school, which I mean, I have to respect. I mean, after all, it's the American dream to become the CEO of a successful company, right? Anyways, when he told his parents about this, his parents were of course upset and disappointed, but surprisingly, or should I say supposingly, they didn't disown him. Actually, I don't think that's that surprising, because Asian parents will never disown their kids. In fact, most Asian parents will probably let their kids live in their house rent-free till they're like 40. But on a serious note though, parents who are watching this, please do not disown your kid just for not finishing school, because most of the time they have a good reason for doing so. Maybe they have just found their calling in life through a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Because Mike's situation right now sounds very similar to Bill Gates' story before he became successful. You see, in 1973, Bill Gates was at Harvard, originally planning to pursue a career in law, or should I say a career as a lawyer. However, during his time at Harvard, he quickly realized what he was really passionate about, as he would spend a lot more time in the computer lab checking out the computers as compared to his coursework. So after his sophomore year of college, Bill Gates decided enough is enough, as he decided to drop out to pursue his business with his partner, Paul Allen. I mean, of course his parents were not happy about his decision. I mean, Bill Gates went to Harvard and had a promising career ahead of him, but he chose to chase his silly dreams instead. Now, this silly dream turned out to be the company we all know and love, Microsoft. And by the age of 26, he became a millionaire. And then he quickly climbed up the ranks of the elite and became the world's richest person, a title he managed to hold on for quite a few years until Jeff Bezos and the brilliant mind of Elon Musk took over. Regardless, if Bill Gates only lived to satisfy his parents, he would definitely not be the billionaire he is today, though he probably still would have had a pretty solid career as a lawyer and will probably be a multimillionaire by now, but he never would have achieved the success he did today. And more importantly, we still won't have a reliable software to type all of our documents to this day. And I would not have a software to type up all my scripts for my videos, which means this channel probably would not have existed without Bill Gates' help. Wait a minute, I use Google Docs to type my scripts, not Microsoft Word. Now, why am I bringing up Bill Gates' story? I mean, obviously, not every human being with a wild dream will end up with a status similar to Bill Gates, right? Well, here's the thing. You're right, not everyone is, and I'm not here to say that you should drop out just because you think you have an idea that you're passionate about. However, I do want to make this video to help you realize that no matter where you are in life, either you're a high school dropout, or you got expelled from college, or heck, your parents kicked you out for dropping out of college, there's always a way out of your situation, and there will always be opportunities. And like Bill Gates once said himself, with a library card in your hand, you have access to the internet in a world of opportunities. Anyways, that's all I have. Hope you guys enjoyed this somewhat of a motivational video. And if you did, please leave a like. It really helps me out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.